So today we will study three inorganic compounds: magnesium carbonate, lithium carbonate, and sodium nitrite. We will start with the magnesium carbonate. It occurs in natural in several minerals as hydrated, basic, and double salts. The two principal minerals are magnesite, MgCO3, and dolomite, a double salt, calcium carbonate, and magnesium carbonate. So we have two principal minerals. One is magnesite and one is dolomite. These minerals are source material in the production of magnesium metal. So if we want to produce magnesium metal, so these are the two principal source of mineral. One is magnesite and one is dolomite. In dolomite we have double salt, CaCO3 and MgCO3. Magnesite is the natural mineral form of magnesium carbonate, and it is a member of calcite group of carbonate mineral that is principal source of magnesium. The mineral has formed as an alteration product from magnesium rich rocks or through the action of magnesium containing solution upon calcite. So upon reacting with calcium carbonate, CaCO3. So it is present in different countries. It is present in Austria, US, and different islands. So you can also extract it from seawater through the process of electrolysis. Okay. So there are two mineral salts. One is magnesite and one is dolomite. And in magnesite, it is a group of calcite group. And upon calcification, you can have magnesium carbonate. And it is present in different countries. The main countries are US and China, Austria, and you can also extract it from seawater through the process of electrolysis. So the method of preparation: magnesium chloride can react with sodium bicarbonate, then we have magnesium carbonate, sodium chloride, water, and carbon dioxide. So this is the simplest method of preparation of magnesium carbonate through magnesium chloride and sodium bicarbonate. And what is the industrial method of preparation? So it is two-step method. So first we have MgSO3 which decomposes or it loses carbon dioxide and water to form magnesium carbonate. The reaction between a slurry of magnesium hydroxide and carbon dioxide at moderate temperature and high pressure results in productive magnesium hydrogen carbonate. After vacuum drying, it loses carbon dioxide and water molecules. So this is two-step mechanism of preparation of magnesium carbonate. So what are the chemical properties? It gives magnesium sulfate and carbon dioxide and water when it reacts with hydrosulfuric acid, H2SO4. Magnesium carbonate reacts with H2SO4 to have magnesium sulfate, carbon dioxide, and water. Okay, so this is the first chemical reaction with an acid. And reaction with an base, it reacts with sodium hydroxide to give you magnesium hydroxide and sodium carbonate. So this is a reaction of magnesium carbonate with sodium hydroxide, which is a base. At high temperature, magnesium carbonate decomposes to magnesium oxide and carbon dioxide. So it is very important in the production of magnesium oxide, and this is known as calcining. So it is the process of heating any mineral source is known as calcining. So we can decompose magnesium carbonate into magnesium oxide and carbon dioxide. So the physical properties: it is white, solid, hygroscopic solid. Molecular weight is 84.3, density is 2.9, melting point is 990, and at boiling point it decomposes to which compound? Magnesium oxide and carbon dioxide. So at boiling point, when it reaches, it decomposes into magnesium oxide and carbon dioxide. So what are the application or uses? It is a mineral supplement. It is a mineral supplement to compensate the level of magnesium ion, because magnesium ion is very important for normal growth of cell, normal functioning of cell, nerves, muscle, bone, and the heart. So it is very important. So you can find different mineral supplements available in the market containing magnesium. It is also used as excipient. So okay, it is also used as excipient. So it is used in capsule, tablet, diluent. It is also used inert substance in the pharmaceutical preparation, but it can also be used as an active ingredient. So it is also an active ingredient, and it is used as an antacid to relieve the symptoms of indigestion, heartburn, stomach acidity. It neutralizes the acid in the stomach with the help, and also available with aluminum hydroxide. So the dose, the amount of magnesium carbonate acting as excipient is less than that of active ingredient, because as an antacid we need a large amount or high amount of magnesium carbonate. And these are some other uses of magnesium carbonate. It's also used in food as a drying agent, in rubber reinforcing agent, used in making mineral water, and also used as anti-caking agent food, and also used as filtering agent. So these are some other application and uses of magnesium carbonate.